3, 2, 1. Edgar Wright's The Running Man and Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein might be over, but the conversation's just starting. I'm Brandon, that's Christian, and thank you for joining us here at Parking Lot Takes. We're back.
We're back.
We're back. Another week episode.
Yeah, another episode.
Our week hiatus is over.
That is probably going to be late. When we do movie reviews, the episodes are going to be late.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a surprise for you.
Ooh, okay.
This is a big deal.
Big deal.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a collab.
Ooh.
And I've hid it from you.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get, hold on. Whoa.
I
Wait a second.
Yep.
I had new news. I was gonna talk about the Odyssey, but like, whatever. Okay. All right. I'm ready. I'm very, very curious here.
Parking Lot Takes and This Is Not a T-Shirt have officially collabed. This is all you.
Let's go.
Remove all this because this is going to be a reel.
This is gonna be
for him.
all right. We're gonna. Oh my gosh.
This is an official. Well, technically we've done Bureau,
True.
but this is not a T-shirt. They are awesome, fantastic, love them. This is them right here, repping them right now. I love this company, fantastic.
Oh, yeah. They do some insane
I
stuff.
wear the shirts all the time. So this is all you. This
You
is
ready?
your shirt size and everything.
Let's do this. I'm gonna try to do this in a very aesthetic way. Ooh. 3?
Yep, 3 baby.
3, baby. All right, let's do this one at a time. All right. Dude, this is awesome.
What are you
I
doing?
see their stuff all the time. Wait, how do you...
Tear.
Is it a tear?
Yeah, from the side.
Ready. Oh.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Ooh, goodies.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. That's sick.
Did you really just pull a Power Ranger shirt?
This, we're going to find out. We're going to find out what this is here. Dude, I don't know.
I have no idea what this is.
Did you grow up on Power Rangers?
No.
Because I
Let's
sure
do
did.
this later.
Oh, that's so sick.
Oh, it's a Silver Surfer Power Rangers collab?
No way.
Is that what it is? Am I right?
Yes.
Dude, that's dope.
That's Green Ranger.
Dude, that is
Dude,
sweet.
check that out.
You're going to need to put that in front of you because that's
insane.
not going to be in your shot. Frame that. Yep. Bring it down. Thank you. Dude, let's go.
Dude,
that's so awesome.
sick. I was a huge Power Rangers fan growing up. Huge Power Rangers fan. That is awesome. Let's go.
I'll be in the unboxing a little bit. Buttons. Look at that. Some buttons for you.
Oh, yeah. I'm curious what this is. Do you know what this might be?
Yeah. I know what they are usually.
You know what they are usually? Oh, sweet.
Dude, that's sweet.
That's sick. All right, on to the next.
And
I'll move quickly. This
Wait.
is really freaking cool. Holy cow.
You're breezing over this.
Oh.
Even though you have one from my unboxing I did with them.
That's right. Oh, dude, these are sick. Oh, dude, the Spider-Man one?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Let's go.
And you watched SpongeBob. I didn't.
I did
This
watch
is all you.
SpongeBob. I
Look
was
at
a
that.
big SpongeBob guy. Let's go. Did it annoy my parents? Yes, but I watched it anyway. Early seasons of SpongeBob are hilarious. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Shoot!
He's pulling some heat.
Holy cow. Oh, let's go. Is that Beast Boy? Beast Boy. Little Beast Boy action. Little Batman.
Nice.
Woo.
Some buttons.
The buttons. Batman and Wolverine.
Oh,
Check
yeah.
it. Yo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
This is not a t-shirt. You have done it again. That's freaking sick.
You have cooked. That's insane.
Did you see the back already?
Yes,
Yeah, the
yeah.
back is sick.
That is crazy.
That's a great pull, man.
Holy cow. That's amazing. Oh, check that. Let's go.
Oh, that's sweet.
That is pretty sick. I need to find a cool way. I need to get like a blank mug and like put all of these stickers on them. All right, let me clear this out. That's super sick. I think these are so freaking cool.
Yeah,
I love
it's a great
because I
little-
like collect and grade
Yeah.
cards. I think that's the coolest thing. Check it. All right, last one. I'll rip it quickly. There we go.
Oh,
Ooh, that's
I like
like
this
classic.
one. Oh, and this is
It's a
the
classic look.
yeah.
That's sick. Oh, Spidey, baby.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. Oh, these are coming out. Little Batman action, a little Wolverine. Heck yeah. Power Rangers. Freaking awesome. Oh, this is going to look sick. This is kind of a classic, like, oh, look at that. That is cool.
Oh yeah, Captain Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great
Look at the
pull.
back. That's freaking sick.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this is awesome. Thank you guys. This is awesome.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
This is not a t-shirt. Go check them out. We're going to have
Absolutely.
them linked in our link tree in our bio on Instagram.
Heck yeah.
And we'll have them linked in this reel as well. And then I'll link them in our YouTube video.
That's so sick.
Please go check them out. Do the blind
Absolutely.
box thing. They've also has a few campaigns going on right now. Absolutely love the product. It's pretty obvious. I have t-shirts from them all the time.
Absolutely.
So they were
Gracious
kind enough to reach out for the podcast, and I
So sick.
intercepted it and deleted it and was like, I want to surprise him.
So clever.
I want to surprise him.
That's
And yeah. Well, initially I reached out because I was like, do you know that this is also me? Because I have a relationship,
Yes,
because I have a
yeah,
collab
yeah.
with them already.
Yeah.
And from what I gather, no, they
really?
didn't. And they were like, well, we can send you another one. And I said, well, I would rather you send, let
Yes,
you
yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
Let's do it, yeah.
And so
That's super cool.
I deleted it from TikTok and then worked it out on my end. But
That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, that
Thank you. This is sick.
came in yesterday, just in the nick of time with this. He sent me this, so I have a little something. But
I will be wearing this every week on Daredevil Born Again Season 2. That's for sure.
dude, that's dope.
That's crazy.
I know.
Sick. Sweet. Yes, go check it
You're
out.
not gonna wear one?
I should right now. Should I
Yeah.
go shirtless right now?
Yeah. Don't tease us.
Well, now, I mean, it's on camera when this is going to happen. So
Alrighty.
my skinny body. Jeremy Allen White. Jeez, come on, dude.
That's a sick one.
Because this is just, I love Daredevil.
I'm the most jealous of that pool. I'm
The Green Ranger one is sick too.
yeah, that's
Captain
so
Marvel is too. but that's
perfect for you.
me, absolutely.
That's so
yeah.
I'm so happy you pulled that. I'm very upset about that.
I'm
though.
mostly wearing it because it matches the hat and kind of goes
That
with the
Daredevil shirt.
holy.
gas.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. That goes so hard. Holy cow. Dude,
I'm very
so when we go
jealous.
to the premiere, I'm gonna wear a black suit and I'm gonna wear this under the black suit. It's gonna
Yeah, me
keep
too.
peeking
Send me
through.
one.
Nah, sorry. Sorry.
Sorry, exclusive.
Sorry, exclusive.
Yeah.
Only for me.
Dude, that's
Oh, that's so
dope.
cool. Really at the episode?
We're doing an episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be reviewing The Running Man. I'm sorry.
just saw The Running
Apparently, according to our comments, we take forever to get to the point. So we're going to be reviewing Running Man. We're going to
Yes.
be reviewing Frankenstein.
Go saw Frankenstein, yeah.
And then we have some fun segments going. I did not score either of these. Did you? No?
Dear Lord, I didn't. Ah. Well,
Where's my iPad? All right, let's do it. But first, I want to, before we have sex,
whoa.
before we do it, Nope. Different review.
Different review.
Gotcha. I got a pretty cool message on our direct messaging, and I wanted to one shout out Nick because I forgot to upload the last 3 episodes to Spotify. On top of that, he did send us a very, very nice message. I want to let him know that
we appreciate it.
I really appreciate it, and I feel like I really needed to hear it, and I'm very happy to have heard his kind words. And instead of responding to his direct message like a normal person, I'm doing it here on the hopes that he will hear it. Yes. So, but thank you, Nick. We love you dearly. That was a really awesome message. It meant a lot to me and us both.
Yeah, I saw it pop up, and because like people message us sometimes, but we're not at the point where we get like a lot of them. Yeah. So I notice them when they come through, and I saw it, and I was like, this made my day. Like that's really freaking cool.
All right, let's do our jobs.
This is what we came to do.
Mm-hmm. All right, The Running Man.
The Running Man.
Edgar Wright's The Running Man.
Oh, we're gonna exposition dump now, are we?
Edgar Wright, The Running Man. Did you know that he specifically said this was like a movie? I guess I was learning that he specifically has pitched that he wanted to make this movie for a long time.
I didn't know that.
Apparently. All right. Edgar Wright's The Running Man. Ready, steady, go. Your score?
7.4.
Okay. I am at a 7.6.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're very close.
Same sentiment here. Same sentiment here.
I can't wait till we really differ.
Yeah. Let's dive into it. It's fun. It's a good time.
It's a great time.
It's really fun. Okay.
I feel like rating it a 7.4 does not express that it's a really fun time in the theater.
Really fun.
I would definitely recommend, like, to my friends, please go see it. It's a blast to go watch.
For sure.
But let's get into the scores, and then we can talk a little bit more, maybe spoilery detail.
Story and writing, I gave it an 8. I think it's fun. A good time. I think it's solid. I think it's, I don't know what category here I want to put pacing in. I think there's times when I feel like this is definitely, I know that when kind of Edgar Wright has campaigned making this movie on making it more accurate to the book. And I just feel like there are moments in here when I was like, this is definitely from the book. And this should have been cut out of this, you know, like this should have made the final cut, but this is definitely something from the book. I feel like there's multiple moments that feel like that in somewhere, which contribute to the pacing. But I'll get into that in execution. Characters and performances, like also gave it an 8. I think Glenn Powell is fantastic. And another standout role, in my opinion, is Josh Brolin. I think Josh Brolin did a really good job. He's very convincing. You can just tell with every line he delivers, he's lying through his character is lying through his teeth, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Score, I gave it a 7. I think it's just there. I didn't think it was necessarily bad. I guess I'm rating it high because I'm kind of like, it's mid, but I think it really does helps. I mean, enhance the experience. So it's not like it's kind of whatever, but I didn't think it was necessarily standoutish or exceptional, but also didn't really need to be. Execution, I am going to give a wow. I'm being really nice to this. I'm giving it an 8.
How did you get?
Because I gave score 7, story and writing 8, 7. So I gave it, here's why I'm giving execution 8, because I do think, because the movie is so fun, and my main problem is I just think it's paced terribly.
Yeah.
And I think the pacing is just way off, especially in the beginning. It's super slow. And
it speeds
up and stops. And I don't think they really nailed explaining Glenn Powell's character, like getting that off on the right foot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like they explained it too late that he has this massive temper, and people will say, "Oh, it's completely." I think, in my opinion, people are going to say, "Well, it's obvious for these reasons." You're right. I just didn't know that going in.
Yeah.
So I thought he was pretty level-headed a lot, And I just thought the moments when he is showing his temper, I was just like, he's just stressed.
Yeah.
And then I realized, and then as the movie goes on, I'm like, this is just a constant state for this person. Yeah. And it wasn't, in my opinion, super obvious from the get-go. That's the only two things that come to mind.
Yeah.
And then emotional impact 7. Not crazy. Like, you know, I had a fun time with it, but I definitely don't really foresee jonesing for a rewatch or anything like that. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're not too far off, obviously. All right, so I'll run through. So I give story a 7. I do think the strongest part of this story is the world that it kind of builds. It does something really fun with like the dystopian kind of setting with the network and all of that. I do think all of that is really interesting. So I like seeing all the different, you know, behind the scenes elements of like how this world works. I think the story is very straightforward as far as the plot, but that's okay. Like that's not to its detriment. Like simple is fine. It doesn't always have to be complex and deep, especially for this type of movie. So I liked it, but there was never anything that was super outstanding that I was like, oh gosh, that just blew me away. It was fairly predictable, but enjoyable. Performances, I also gave a 7. I think Glenn Powell absolutely carries this movie. You pointed out some good people. I would also point out Coleman Domingo. Bobby T has so much charisma. That guy's oozing with charisma. I loved him in this movie. I thought he was great. You get some fun, should I say cameos? I mean, you get some fun names throughout the movie that kind of keep things a little bit fresh. But there isn't really anything. Wow. Glenn Powell is absolutely a movie star, but there's nothing that is really like, wow, I really noticed this performance. It's all just fairly like fun and good. Score, yeah, I gave a 7. I mean, it's good. There's some like music choices that I think work for the movie, but it's, again, I at the risk of sounding like a freaking broken record, it's nothing really special. It's like, it works for this kind of like action thriller fun movie, but it's nothing special. Execution, I gave it an 8. I gave that a little bit higher because I think the action works most of the time. I think it looks really good. I like Edgar Wright's style, like some of the jump cuts and the interesting ways he like transitions between scenes. You can see his style. You can see that he put his kind of flair into it and is not just cookie cutter. I think this is like, I think on the surface, this is just like an okay action movie, but because Edgar Wright directed it and gave it his style, it's a good action movie. So I gave Execution an 8. Emotional impact, I gave an 8, just because like I gave a crap about Glenn Powell's character. I did. Like by the end of it, I found that I was like, oh, I'm here with this guy. Like I want to see it through. So I mean, I had a fun time too. So it definitely like left me on a very good note. So yeah, overall 7.4. I think it's a fun time. I think it's a great time to see on an IMAX screen. Not the best action movie I've ever seen, though. It definitely has some like weird pacing. Like, yeah, it speeds up and then it slows down and it spends time like building the world, and then it goes really fast with the action, and then it kind of slows down again to kind of introduce you to a new character. And like, I don't want to get into spoilers, but like there's 3 specific times where it like really slows down and it kind of like loses its momentum. And you kind of have to get back on the train. But once it gets going, you're kind of back in the, you know, okay, this is fun. But then it's like, whew. So the pacing is what I felt like I really, really noticed. Sounds like you noticed it too.
Well, I think it just feels like a book pacing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's
I just feel like it feels like a book.
And there's a climax at the end of a chapter.
Yeah.
And then we slow down. Exactly. And we take some time. Yeah.
And so I just feel like at the detriment of the pacing, Edgar Wright really wanted to get it to include these moments from the book, which coincide with a lot of downtime.
Yeah, from what I can tell too, it's not like a remake of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Yeah,
like it's they didn't just try to remake that. Like it's a pretty faithful adaptation. I think he took some liberties. I don't know for sure. I didn't read the book, but they didn't just try to like remake what Arnold's movie was. Like he tried to do something different, but it still was very faithful to like the book, apparently, from what I've heard. So I mean, that's cool, I guess, for an adaptation, you know?
Yeah.
Was there anything like spoilery that you wanted to like specifically mention? All right, let's get into some spoilers.
And I'm feeling like as I'm gonna start talking, like my execution is gonna start going down.
Going down, yeah.
There's a lot of things in this movie that I just don't really feel are earned at all. But, and to expand on that, but one of the things early on was, I don't feel like they really sold me. I felt confused as an audience member when he is telling like everybody, I'm not going on the Running Man. I'm not going on the Running Man. And then he gets the suit and he sees the Running Man on the back and has like zero reaction to where I don't know how he actually feels until he's in the room with Josh Brolin. He's like, I'm not doing it. I'm like, little late. You're wearing the you're wearing the uniform, bro.
Yeah, like
but I understand he could have just said no, but I don't know if that's something you noticed where I just felt like I was confused by the behavior maybe. And on top of that, then you get to the kind of like the first moments of him running and the I felt like the Molly thing kind of came out. How does he know this? Like, how does he know this underground guy who is kind of like this freedom fighter guy who is
who can
he was
gonna offer him a job,
right? That's I'm like cool.
Out of nowhere.
Felt
Did you
like
just do it to make us feel bad?
Felt like probably was definitely a part of the book, and in the book you get maybe a paragraph paraphrasing their relationship as he's introduced, so then you understand.
Yeah.
On top of that, so the first big thing is, or when he goes to that hotel, they never caught on to that. So one of the things I thought about was when he left the hotel and like I said, I need them to basically confirm that he couldn't have just stayed there. Do you know what I mean?
Well, but they do find him. What do you mean? Explain that a little bit more.
Like the hotel that he's at?
The nice one.
Yeah.
They breach it though.
Huh?
They breach it though.
When?
They found him.
In a dream, Brandon.
Oh, you're right. So I am remembering that.
And so I guess I thought that was a dream, and I said, this is smart. He's creating, a goose chase for people to follow the entrails on.
Yes, yeah.
And it really didn't bother me until it didn't really bother me until the scene later on where he screams out in the confrontation with the hunter, and he says, "Oh, I guess Molly didn't tell you." And so I'm like, so this wasn't a dream? Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So did they actually confront him or not? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I didn't really think about that because he has the line to the hunter about Molly, but in that sequence where you see Molly getting interrogated, it's a dream sequence. Interesting.
So that's what I'm like.
That doesn't quite add up.
I don't understand that. That's weird to me. I can't.
Unless it's just like a visual cue for us that Molly it was clearly they eventually found Molly. But that's not how it actually went down. Oh man. Yeah, that's what I
mean. It's just confusing.
Wonky. Yeah, that's a little wonky. I thought they were cooking with that dream sequence as far as I didn't realize it was a dream sequence. Obviously, as soon as they opened the door and he was laying there, I was like, oh, this is a dream sequence. Yeah. But I was like, dang, they've already found him. Like they're setting up that they're that good.
Yeah.
And I just expected him not to be in the room or something. I thought they were really cooking with that. And then I kind of felt cheated by it actually being a dream sequence. I wanted it to be something cooler than that, but minor gripe.
So he from this dream decides to leave and create this, this goose chase that they never catch on to according to the movie.
Yes, yeah.
And so one of the things I was saying was when he left, I said, I'm going to need them to confirm that he couldn't have just stayed here.
Yes.
And it kind of just feels like he could have.
Yes. Yeah.
But then there's that line where he's like, "Oh, Molly didn't tell you everything," or I guess Molly didn't tell you. I don't remember what the line was specifically.
I remember what you're saying.
But they allude to that they actually interrogated him, and that Glenn Powell knows it.
Somehow. Yeah.
So weird, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
And then on top of that, I just really didn't feel like the kidnap scene civilian switch was earned whatsoever. I mean, I get how we got there. I just didn't really feel like from what she was seeing, that was proving that he's a good guy and the government is out to get them. I get they doctored that one video of her, maybe, but her seeing the crowd of people, you already know people are rooting for him.
Yes, yeah.
So why does that change your perspective? Show. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that it wasn't the most earned, especially because she's like got that sequence where she's like, basically, I think you were like the scum of the earth, trash, like just awful things. I'm like, that you just switched that quickly on this guy that's holding a gun to your face. Like, I don't. Yeah, it didn't feel the most. Yeah, I think you're right. It didn't feel the most earned, and it also slowed the pace down so much.
It did. It killed the pacing. I don't. So for perspective, I believe that she could find that Glenn Powell was a good guy within what happened.
They show the picture. Yes. I know people say that. I get it.
I don't believe she would have ever said, "Oh no, I'm seeing this through." Mm-hmm. That to me is what came out of nowhere.
They set her up to be the most random, like
her
girl.
Being willing to get on the plane. I'm shocked she didn't just run away, or you know, I don't know why she just like, I need to see this through. I mean, if you were was
pretty cool.
If you were in a car and you were just a normal person and you're like, I could leave now, or I'm gonna have to jump out of a plane. Which one are you choosing? Because I would probably just leave. And
I mean, I'm jumping out of the plane.
I know he's a good guy, great,
but not worth potentially dying at some point in that whole process. Yeah, not enough for that. Yeah, that was kind of a unique one. It just kind of felt weird that's kind of where the like third act went, specifically in that sequence. I mean, it's by the end, it's kind of fine. You kind of buy into it, I guess, with her, but it was a little unique. I did want to go back to the point. I think you're exactly right. They don't set Glenn Powell's character up very well. The only thing they say to show that he might have an anger problem is when he very cavalierly says, the only reason I brought my daughter is so I don't bounce your head off the table. And it's like, yeah, but like normal people would say that too, just being frustrated and being, like that was not enough to prove that he's like an angry man.
Yeah.
Because once he gets to the trials, then it's like he's just brooding the whole time and just angry. So I was like, I kind of wanted more because they set him up as like this kind of loving dad who just wants to take care of his daughter. And that's great. But the anger issue kind of comes later. Yeah. So I think you're right. Like we needed more to show that, oh, this is just how he is and this is why he's well equipped. Because when Josh Brolin's like, you got to use that anger, I'm like, I mean, he's just gritting his teeth at you like that. I mean, there's some line of dialogue.
The main thing
is
the question, the question answer, the Q&A therapist thing.
Yes, yeah.
When he's like all upset, I'm like, oh, so this guy's like a caricature. Yes, like he okay. And so then I started understanding more, and maybe if I read the book, I'd have a better understanding. It wouldn't be that drastic, but I don't feel like you should have to.
Yeah.
But I agree. It feels like it kind of comes out of nowhere. He doesn't say anything off the wall in the first 30 minutes.
Nothing too crazy.
And then he doesn't do anything like super crazy, other than like I guess the confrontation with the guards, and that does set his character up well because I am. But to this credit though, I'm sitting there like, what is he doing? Why? Because I don't feel like they really established that he has this anger problem well.
I'm like,
now
this is
backfilling all the context with actually having a better understanding when he has more opportunity to express how angry he is.
Now it makes sense.
But in the moment, I'm like, what are we doing?
It's just randomly being really aggressive.
Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
And so then,
I mean, maybe I'm not remembering. There's that. He punches the screen. That's another moment where he's clearly got like they do kind of start to show it, I guess, before you get to Josh Brolin. Maybe a little bit more than I remember.
I mean, I just think, I think So from my perspective, it was until he was sitting down answering the questions, I thought he's just upset. And then I was like, oh, this is his personality. Like, this is actually just who he is.
Yeah.
I didn't really grasp that. I just thought he was just on edge and upset and anxious. Like, that's how I took it.
Because his daughter is sick and potentially dying.
I would be too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wouldn't all of us? Hopefully. Yeah, that's fair. Michael Cera's fun. Michael Cera's great. I liked all of that stuff. How funny do you feel like this movie was?
Confusing amount of funny. Where I kind of was like, where I'm kind of feeling it's unnecessarily funny in some areas, and then I don't know whether to take this as a funny moment or a serious moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 on it.
Spoilers as in Michael Cera's death.
Yes.
I didn't know whether to laugh or not, which is a weird thing to say. I don't know if they were trying to like have that be jarring and be funny, or if that was supposed to be a oh no moment. I have no idea.
I think it was a no moment, just because of what he says there with that dialogue of like, you're the igniter or whatever he says. I can't remember. Yeah, there's just like a couple moments like the mom stuff was annoying to me. Was it annoying to you, or do you feel like it worked? I found it kind of annoying. The first moment was kind of funny.
It went on too long, you know.
When she's just like in the background screaming, I kind of was like, this isn't funny to me. Like I think she's just kind of annoying, and I kind of hope she dies. Like I didn't find that all that funny, and I knew that was supposed to be the bit. Like that's supposed to be really, really funny, and I didn't find it all that funny.
Yeah, I was really enjoying a lot of that entire sequence, and I felt like it just went on too long.
When she went away, I loved it. Like, all the trap stuff was great.
Yes. That's what I mean, is I think that sequence, she has like just one too many scenes probably, or lines of dialogue.
That's a good point, yeah. Just a little too long.
Yeah, and then, but on top of that, once we got through that whole sequence, I, for the life of me, just couldn't figure out why he didn't stay in that underground cave system the whole time. So that's where I was super confused. Like, why would he just not live down there? Also, pre-recording the tapes. Did he ever? Yeah,
that kind of got lost in translation because.
Or did he not do that?
How did they get? So the thing that they don't really show, and I guess you don't have to, you can kind of just assume, but like we get to a point where they stop caring about showing him putting him in the mailboxes, and we're just seeing days pass, and I think you just kind of have to assume that he's still doing it.
Yeah.
But they set up very early on that like if you don't do that, you disqualify. Because like all the stuff kind of like leading up to like around Michael Cera, and then everything with the girl that he kidnaps, like from then on, like I don't think you really see him putting it in mailboxes anymore. You see the funny moment where it's like you mail it, there's that line. But in my brain, I was also kind of like, do you think they're actually gonna put it in the mailbox? Like, no, they're not gonna do that. He's going to be disqualified. And maybe that's the point. Like, he doesn't care anymore.
Well, I think that was more just I'm running the show. Mm-hmm. That realization.
So, but they don't ever say, like, you were disqualified now. It's just kind of, like, out there. So maybe you're just supposed to assume that, but they just kind of stop caring. I liked
that because it showed the control he had because of the viewership and the ratings.
Yeah.
So I liked that idea. I thought the pre-recording tapes thing was interesting, but I feel like that someone had to have tried that at some point in The Running Man.
Oh, I would think so.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Also, maybe I'm stupid, but why would someone be out partying if they're being hunted? That wasn't super clear to me either as the other contestant, you know?
Yeah, I don't know either. So the part of that's confusing for me is, are they getting the money as they're earning it, and that's why they're spending it?
Yeah, but why would you do? Why would you not get reported when you go to a public casino.
I think that, well, yes, but I think that's the point. Like,
I felt like that girl wanted to survive a little bit.
So I do too. They set up, remember, there's like,
right,
when they're talking about the
I know,
three people,
I didn't feel like she really fit that category other than she was partying. But
yeah, it was kind of like half and half. Like she kind of fit that, but then she was also trying to run and get away. And then the kids killed her. Or whatever.
I get that.
So it was a little weird.
I understand I think that's interesting. I'm going to live up my 4 or 5 days.
Yes, to the fullest.
Because I hate my life.
Yeah. I know I'm probably going to die anyway.
Yeah.
So let's live it up.
I'm going to live it up.
Yeah.
I get that. Think that's an interesting idea. Horribly executed, I think, just for her character. Because they don't set that up. Like, why can't she... Don't you think she should have that dialogue?
Oh,
or have set that up with Ben at some point before they go?
Yeah. They start the movie with Ben and her character and the other guy. And when they set it up, I thought they were going to play like a very relevant part.
Yeah.
My thought was when the kind of like nerdy guy gets killed very quickly, I thought, okay, that's funny for the bit. And when she hadn't died yet, I thought they were going to like end up working together. They were going to cross paths. Like something was going to happen more there, but it just doesn't. Yeah. She just kind of falls into that like role that they established of like partying it up. So I kind of thought they were going to do something more and they didn't really. So they ended up kind of just being like a caricature, which is like fine. I just felt like they probably could have done something more interesting with that. And again, maybe it's just like that's how the books are. So he was just following it that way. Maybe I don't think the book's that interesting.
I guess just logicking the movie kind of hurts it because in my head, or from my perspective, I think, why would you agree to it knowing you're going to do what you're doing, but you've seen the show?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you've watched the show.
So you know what, you are going to die. But she still ran.
Yeah.
The other guy didn't, that they established.
Right. I mean,
he like blew himself up.
I think he just thought he had it made. But that's my thing is like, did he not watch the show? Did he not know what he had to, I mean, that's where it kind of, maybe this should have been the first iteration. No, I guess you couldn't do that because of the later story reveals, but
yeah.
I was thinking about maybe this should have been the first Running Man or something like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. To kind of play around with,
just so like nobody,
it would be more of a surprise.
Yeah.
And like,
I don't know.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
I was bummed that guy in the mask wasn't a big actor. So the reason I thought that was Ansel, but the reason I thought that was Ansel Elgort is because he was attached to this movie at some point. I think he was Michael Cera's character at some point. That would make a little bit more sense. So I knew I was like, oh, is it Ansel Elgort? Because I know he was supposed to be in the movie at some point in the process, and maybe he's this guy.
Yeah, and like
as soon as I saw the eyebrows, I was like, oh, I'm wrong.
Yeah. I also thought it was a young guy. I was kind of surprised to see Lee Pace.
Yes. I
was like, oh, I this is not who I expected at all. And like he's a big name actor, don't get me wrong, but I definitely was expecting it to be either some kind of like Edgar Wright cameo. You know what I mean? Like he works with a lot of the same actors throughout his movies. I thought it was going to be something like that. Or it was going to be like kind of a funny bit. I don't know. And it just turned out to be kind of like just a good actor who's serious. And I was like, oh, I mean, that's cool. But it didn't like, it wasn't anything more than that. And I kind of thought they were setting that up. Again, it's like, that's kind of like a minor gripe. I don't know. You've seen Baby Driver, right?
Yeah.
This is definitely not as good as Baby Driver.
Oh, no.
I was trying really hard not to compare it to Baby Driver, but it feels like an undercooked Edgar Wright movie compared to Baby Driver. Like, Baby Driver just has a better cast. It has more of Edgar Wright's style. It has just a more like complex story that's like interesting. The score is better. The action's better. Like it's just kind of this is just kind of like Edgar Wright, but like just less, just not as good. And I was like, that is kind of disappointing because like the cast is like good, no real standouts. But if you have like a Baby Driver, John Hamm, John Bernthal, Jamie Foxx, Kevin Spacey, Ansel Elgort, Lily James. Like, those are some like crazy names in the industry. Glenn Powell's getting big, but I don't know. This is fun. It just felt like a little undercooked. A little undercooked.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't feel that way. I just feel like So I kind of feel like we watched a director's cut a little bit at some points. I feel like that's kind of how I felt about the movie was we were watching a director's cut, not a theatrical cut.
Yeah.
Randomly. Just because I felt like the pacing was whack and there were scenes that were going on for too long and things that didn't really make sense. Or like a lot of things where I was like, oh, you could have cut this out. Or you could have cut this out. Like I'm sorry, but the third time the sister was needing her shot for her sickness, I just kind of like, okay.
Okay. Yeah, we established that. Mm-hmm.
Also,
they could have trimmed it a little.
Do you feel also? What do you think of the ending of The Running Man?
The very ending?
Just the ending in general.
I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it too. I don't know why he would not have suspected that his family getting killed wasn't fake, because they kind of make a point to show you multiple times that they can fake footage.
The only thing too is I'm also like, why? Maybe it's for like a public perception thing, so maybe this isn't a great point, but like, I'm also like, if they're from the slums, why would they actually give them the money if he's just gonna die anyway? Like, why would they set them up for a good life, and why would they not just kill them?
Huh?
So at the end, his wife and daughter, like, they look like they're doing well.
Yeah.
They're buying groceries. If the network is like as evil and doesn't care about the like slums as much as they do, why would they actually go through and give his wife and daughter the money? Why would they not just discard them?
Contractually obligated to.
But I'm saying they very much established that like the network's in control of the media. It can show whatever. Like, so why would they do that? Like, I wouldn't think they actually care enough. I actually kind of thought it was going to show up that like they didn't do it. Like, they didn't give them the money, or they actually did kill them or something like that, because everything's fake. They're in control of it all. So like, why would they actually go through and give it to them? Do you see what I'm saying?
I do. But I feel like the amount of money we're talking about here is not very much.
$1 billion?
They didn't get $1 billion. He didn't make it 30 days.
Oh, you're right. That's a good point. He didn't make it the full 30 days. They just got whatever he earned from.
Like, I think they got like $100K, which put him in the like top 1% still. But I just
65.
They didn't get the $1 billion. No.
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah, that's fair. So that's for them. That's chump change to dish out $100K. So. Yeah, it's fair. It's fun. It's worth seeing in the theaters. Absolutely, if you want a good popcorn flick. It is a good popcorn flick movie that I didn't eat popcorn watching. Oh, well.
All right. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
I was actually really pumped for this.
You were?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I just think the trailers looked really good.
Frankenstein, baby.
I have seen some of his stuff, but not all of his stuff. And he's a very like fantastical director, which I really like. So I thought he's gonna really cook up a good Frankenstein.
Sure.
That's going into it. I was kind of thinking that. All right, do you want to score it?
Yeah,
score it up, baby.
Frankenstein. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. 8.2.
8.4.
Okay,
man,
sweet.
we're just on it. So we're
just right there.
We're synced up.
Yep.
We have our cycle.
Yep, we're synced. The Bears, they're coming for us. All right. Deep cut reference. General thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. As in,
Whoa.
This is my response. It's okay. In contrast to all the Oscar bait that is around this movie.
That's fair.
Fair point. With all of the Oscar bait and all of the Oscar talk, I came out like, that was fine. That was good.
Do you feel like that affected your feeling? It definitely
felt like a Netflix movie. I mean, I definitely felt like it was made for streaming.
Really?
I thought so. Not talking about set design, not talking about production. I just mean just kind of how it's paced and the formatting and all that. To me, felt like a Netflix movie.
I didn't feel that.
You feel like it felt like a theater movie?
I feel like I could sit in the theater and watch that. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I mean, you can watch anything in the theater.
I just mean like, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't get a sense of like, it felt like a straight to streaming movie. I don't know.
Not like in a bad way. I
know what you're saying. I know what you're saying about like how it's structured.
If this had not come, there are things that a bigger studio would have cut out of this movie and not included.
I can see the point.
And I think Netflix let him play.
Let him play a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. They've definitely, I mean, obviously they're doing something with him because he did Pinocchio. He's done this. Yeah. Like they're letting him do his thing.
Story and writing, I gave it an 8. I think the world is very cool. I think the two perspectives, I really like that idea. Coming from Frankenstein and then coming from, or you have the Master's Tale and then you have the Creation's Tale, I think is what they call it or something like that. Or the Maker's Tale or whatever it's called. Characters and performances, I gave it an 8. Oscar Isaac, great. Jacob Elordi is great. I think they both do a really good job. And Jacob Elordi for Tarzan. Because he was crawling around making the like ape grunting noises. And I thought Jacob Elordi could be a very good live action Tarzan.
Not a bad casting.
I think that's pretty good casting.
I think a lot of people would love to see him in nothing but a freaking thong.
We did see that pretty much.
That's true. That is very true.
Score. I gave it a 7. I don't remember it. I can't remember. I'm sure it's there. I didn't notice a lack thereof. Yes. Don't know. I can't really remember. Execution gave it an 8. Like I said, production design, very good. Set design looks great. Costumes look amazing. Sets look great. Again, I think it like kind of falls into the two perspective. Like I think the two perspective idea really works to tell where they kind of it's so interestingly. I feel like this interesting that we follow Frankenstein or Dr. Frankenstein to a point, and then we pick up with Frankenstein's monster after the fact, and it's not picking up from the beginning or like they're overlapping, like they're two congruent chapters told from different perspectives. I think that works. And then emotional impact, I felt kind of the same after. I am looking at the wrong list because I was like, there's no way this is right. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong scoring. I'm looking at my scoring for, my bad.
I was about halfway through, I thought, these numbers are higher.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Lower. I don't know how you got to an 8 point. You said 8.2?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how you got to an 8.2
All right.
This.
So, character, story and writing, 8. Characters and performances, 9. This is going to require some heavy freaking editing. Score, I gave an 8. So, character performances were a 9. I thought they were very good. Score, I gave an 8. Execution, a 9. Because of the production design, like mainly the lab. The lab is very cool, very of that time. It's exactly what I would picture in my brain would be there. Very Guillermo del Toro. Oh, emotional impact, I gave a 7. Okay. So they weren't like super off. But yeah, emotional impact, I gave a 7. Kind of just, I'm like, yeah, sweet. Frankenstein. Yeah, never mind. I'm going to give that a take later.
8.2.
Yep.
All right. So... Frankenstein. I really liked this. I thought it was very fantastical, very Guillermo del Toro. It felt like so much craft was put into it, and I did really, really enjoy it. I gave story an 8. I'm with you. The two perspectives is awesome. I love the perspective of the creation. That was like my favorite part. I just think it was interesting to kind of see him like evolve and develop and grow. But I am very glad that they didn't just like overlap them, that it kind of continued the story on. I think cooked with that. Performances, I gave a 9. Pretty much everybody gives a good performance, if not a great performance. Oscar Isaac's great. Christopher Waltz is great. Mia Goth does a good job. Jacob Elordi, though, I think he's just really good because he carries the physicality. Like, this is not going to be a good comparison as far as like performance, but he's kind of like Sean Penn in One Battle After Another, where he just like, he oozes in his body language, the character. Jacob Elordi, I think, just brings that same kind of like physical performance when you're dealing with like a Frankenstein's monster. So he just had a very uniqueness to it, I thought. So I like that he physically kind of like had a performance, not just the voice, not just like, you know, the look. He physically kind of felt like Frankenstein. I like that a lot. I gave score 7. It's there. It's there. Like, I don't really know what else to say. I didn't notice it too much. Execution, I gave it a 10. I think I gave it a 10 because I feel like every shot you can see, there's so much attention to detail in all of it. I mean, from like the prosthetics in Oscar Isaac's like laboratory to Jacob Elordi's entire like makeup and suit, the costumes, the lab, the world, all of it just looks like somebody looked at every part of the shot and said, yep, that's perfect. That looks good. That's great. So I gave execution 10. Story's great. Characters are great. Looks great. I gave emotional impact an 8 because, yeah, I cared about the characters. I mean, they found a way to make you care about the creation. It wasn't just some big, like, dumb, bumbling oaf. Like, you actually did care, and I liked that. And kind of how it all resolves is really great. So, overall, I thought it was really good. I was pleasantly surprised. Like, I actually watched it twice. And on the second watch, I was like, yeah, this is just a really good movie. It may not be his best ever, but I think it's perfect for him because he does deal with like Pinocchio and Pan's Labyrinth, and he does so many like fantastical movies. He's perfect for the Frankenstein story. So I think it was great melding of a classic story and his style to create something just like something special. So I really loved it. I thought it was good. Overall at an 8.4. Good time. I really liked it. It's spoilers. Did you have anything spoilery that you wanted to mention?
Yes, I did. I mean, I'm sure this is... I really loved that the juxtaposition between seeing Frankenstein grow up, or Victor Frankenstein grow up, and his relationship with his dad, and how that inevitably became his relationship with the creation. Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed that scene when they do the stick, and he whips him in the face. Mm-hmm. And then he literally does that to Frankenstein to get a result that he's trying to get out of him. Yeah. I thought that was great. And I kind of was waiting for Victor Frankenstein to pick his head up at some point and be like, what have I done? Who am I? Like, this is exactly what I swore I was not going to be. Yeah. And that never came, which was interesting and I think a bold choice. Yeah. Not a plot hole is what I'm pointing out. Yeah. I thought that was a good choice to show how oblivious he is, how much that character lives in his own world. Yeah. And I think that is important for the theme of the movie that they're describing is he didn't ask. He all he saw was I could. He never asked if I should. Should I? Or if I should. So that to me, I really liked, and I thought that was great. The sister-in-law romance, weird. Didn't really. I kind of, I guess it's just kind of like to let us know that he's not a great guy. Maybe. I think in a way, yeah. I just felt like they did surprisingly little with it. Mm-hmm. Because I kind of just felt I didn't know they weren't going to do the Bride of Frankenstein. They were not going to do the Bride of Frankenstein story. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, that's where she's going to die, and then he's going to bring her back, reanimate her because he loves her. So this makes sense why they're pitting this relationship here, or this chemistry between them, and they don't do that. Yeah. So I get why it's there. It just maybe took me off guard a little bit. Maybe. Mm-hmm. I liked her relationship with the creation. I thought that was cool. That is really cool. Yeah. Other than that, I just kind of feel like it's there. I don't know.
What did you think about the opening scene? I loved that opening scene. I think they cooked with the opening scene. I just think it like very quickly.
I don't think it's bad. I just feel emotionless about it. Like I'm not sitting here like, oh, I just loved that. I don't feel that way. I just feel like I watched it.
Yeah. I think there was definitely moments where I was like, I love this. This is awesome. This is so great.
All I could think while watching this movie. And other than Hellboy, I don't know that I've seen another Guillermo del Toro. I don't think I've seen another Guillermo del Toro movie other than Hellboy. Mm-hmm. But all I could think about is, oh my gosh, somebody write a check to this guy so he'll direct 3 Witcher movies.
Oh yeah, you have
what?
Pacific Rim.
Oh, Pacific Rim's great. He does Pacific Rim.
Isn't that wild? He did Pacific Rim.
That doesn't even compute.
I know. It's so off the charts weird. I'm with you.
That does make sense though because of the mech set.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
If you think about now that you've seen Frankenstein, now that you've seen Hellboy, if you think about it enough, it starts to make sense.
The mech set, yeah, for sure.
The mech set. And also think about all of the stuff in the lab where they're dealing with like the aliens and like you know what I'm talking about with Charlie Day's character.
Yep.
All of those sets, like it all feels very
Ron
him.
Perlman.
Yeah, but like it takes you a second because you think of it as just like the big action movie, but like no, it kind of does make sense that he directed that movie. Yeah, that's a weird one.
I feel like I cooked with Witcher and you didn't really respond.
I'm sorry.
It's really hurting my feelings.
I'm sorry. He would be great in the fantasy genre.
Smoke The Witcher.
Oh, absolutely.
Just the monsters all the different monsters that he could.
Oh, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I'm not thinking about the series stuff. I'm thinking about Geralt hunting monsters would be.
Dude, some of the most amazing like practical monsters he would create. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be really cool. Well, because he does some of that kind of stuff in like Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah.
And obviously he in Shape of Water, he creates like the kind of like fish being looking thing. And it's all very practical and it looks really freaking good.
Yeah.
Oh, he would cook The Witcher. Great take. Great take.
So here's our pitch is that Guillermo del Toro signs for 3 Witcher movies and Henry Cavill
reprises his role.
I need to be a part of that.
Oh, that would be so good.
Yeah.
2 people that just would care so deeply.
It's so could you even condense that into a movie?
No, you'd have to pick some. Yeah, you would have to pick like an arc and just stick with that. And like if you're gonna go with like the series storyline and all of that, you would really have to just kind of dial into like one section, and then if you're gonna do sequels, just play with it as you go along. But it would be a little tricky, I think, to try and condense all of that into one. No, I wouldn't try to do that.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. I just mean, do you focus on monster hunting and do a little bit of the series stuff on episode?
I think if he's directing it, yeah.
I
think you need to focus more on that. Now he would want to go a little bit deeper, so I think he probably still would want to play with like the relationships and things like that. But I think he would also want to spend a lot of time on the world and the lore. I think that would work. Gosh, a Witcher movie would be just freaking awesome. He's a good director as far as like just creating like beautiful sets and beautiful like practical creations. The scene that I loved is the scene where he is in the courtroom. I loved that. I thought that was so great.
Yes, with the animatronic.
With throwing the ball and like really challenging their perspective, and like I like that they were like, they don't care. They're like, this is just an abomination. Like this can't be done, but it's like right in front of their faces. I love the challenge of that. I think that was so well done. That's why I'm like, they set all of this up very, very well, in my opinion. Kind of like that first 30 minutes is really, really good. And overall, I think it's good, but I think he did just a very good job of like establishing this world and kind of like Oscar Isaac's Victor Frankenstein, all of that very, very well. So I really liked that. But it's a good movie. I don't know where it's gonna fall in the year. I feel like it's unfortunately not gonna be like, it's not gonna be in my top 10, but I think it will be like kind of in that 5 below my top 10.
Really?
I mean, we rated it
I just
fairly
feel like
similar.
It's so interesting. I just don't like maybe it's
I feel like
maybe
you're more
it's
to
not
7
having
range.
the hype of the I'm not. I really am not because I don't hate I just don't feel anything for it. I don't know. I just don't feel emotional about it. Again, like it's just I kind of just felt like I watched it and I thought, wow, cool, sweet. And we're moving on.
Hey man, that's fair. That's your opinion, man. It's whatever.
Thought,
it's all subjective. Whatever,
let's
dude.
get this guy on The Witcher.
He needs to do something in the fantasy world.
It makes me mad that there was even a show because he would just be so perfect for that.
Yeah, he would. The costumes, the world, all of it would look just perfect. I mean, The Witcher show is pretty great when it comes to that stuff, but he would really dial that in, I think, very, very well. And he wouldn't rely on what a lot of The Witcher relies on with like CGI and things like that. Yeah. I think he would take a lot of time. It'd be expensive. He'd be making some expensive animatronics, that's for sure.
But I did really like the time that the creation spent with the old man. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I really liked that. They didn't notice he was living next door, but all right. I guess that can happen, maybe.
I guess so, yeah.
And I thought that was neat. I liked that he learned that I liked that idea of him learning all that from that guy. And I think they really, okay, here it is. How I feel about this movie is that I don't feel emotional about it, but I do really feel like they nailed what they were trying to do. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I don't have this great love for this movie, and I'm like, this movie's changed my life. It's going in my lineup moving forward. As in, this is a special movie to me. I'm gonna recommend this. I do like you sound like you would just recommend this movie, and
absolutely.
I feel like I would be like, oh yeah, if you like Guillermo del Toro, do it, but I wouldn't. It wouldn't just be like if you were like, oh, if you could pick. Yeah, I don't know.
I think I would.
Not that I don't think anyone would enjoy it. Well, actually,
no, I know what you mean.
Actually, it is long and it is kind of slow.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So you do have to lock in to get through it. Mm-hmm. I don't think like my mom would really like it.
Yeah,
or my dad would care at all.
Yeah, I think it's less that like I feel this deep emotional connection to the characters. I definitely think it is a little bit of just as I was watching and I'm like, gosh, this looks really good. Oh, this is beautiful. Like I love the way this looks and this shot and like I really appreciated him being the director because it looks so good and there's so much care to it that like that's what kind of kept me going through it on top of the story. So I think I would recommend it if somebody was like, give me like a good kind of fantastical movie with like a lot of design and style. I would recommend this movie. I'd be like, you can really see. I know that's a very niche. Like, if you want just
so if I had to recommend a movie this year about Frankenstein, I would have to do this. I mean, it fits every category. It's crazy.
It's just like it could have been bland, but it's not bland.
But it wasn't going to be bland. It never was going to be bland.
I'm saying put another director in this seat, and it could have been bland. You see what I'm saying? I think I just feel
it's
like
okay.
What do you mean?
I don't know. That was the sentiment I got from that analogy. It could have been bland, but it's not.
Yes, because of him.
Yeah.
And there's like,
no, I guess I'm putting the emphasis on the wrong word.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
I'm not trying to mess with you. I just felt like the way you said it was like it could have been bland.
But it's not.
How was Culver's? Oh, it could have been bad, but it wasn't.
Okay.
Like that's what you're saying.
Yeah. But it wasn't.
But it wasn't bad. So it wasn't. Yeah. So I'm like, you just explained exactly how I felt about it. It wasn't terrible.
Because I don't feel that way.
It wasn't terrible.
That's hilarious. No, I would absolutely recommend this movie. I think it's fun. It's a great time.
I would blast. I would tell anybody who. Are you thinking, movies from 2025, this is definitely going on a list of recommends?
So I immediately after this thought, if this doesn't make my top 10, it's going to be an honorable mention.
Oh, okay. Wow. Cool.
I would broaden it and say like, I'm trying to think of how I would like recommend it without being so niche. Fantastical is the only word I can come up with. Like if you're looking for something that is very well crafted and it's very fantastical, this would be a really good movie to point someone to.
Yeah, that has a monster.
Not just a monster. I just broadened it to fantastical.
All right, yay or nay? Is Jacob Elordi too hot to be Frankenstein's monster?
Yay.
Yeah.
It was taking me out of the movie.
I know.
I was like, drop the loincloth.
I know. I was like, I bet you Victor went and found an 8-inch schlong to sew onto this guy.
I mean, come on.
I want to see Samson from 28 years later and Jacob Elordi's Frankenstein's monster meet.
I want them to fight each other naked. Oh. I'm trying to remember though. He was circumcised.
Dang.
That would just mean that, well, we never saw Jacob Elordi's. So you don't know what's underneath that loincloth.
You're right. Man, we're creating some crazy fan fiction right now.
I've already written it.
I would love if who directed the freaking Nosferatu?
Oh, Robert Eggers.
Robert Eggers. If Robert Eggers wasn't like soloing the Monsterverse right now in terms of creating it, yes. I would love Guillermo del Toro to really build out like the Monsterverse, get it to build out a Monsterverse, like do a Dracula, just in that style.
Yeah.
Then I don't think it's needed because of what Robert Eggers is doing.
Oh my gosh, Universal has tried many times to light that universe, and it just did not work.
You think who? Well, I guess we are getting a Robert Eggers werewolf movie. It's tough for me to want to go. I would feel like I would rather have Guillermo del Toro do a werewolf movie.
I think if you're going
because
for
of
like
the prosthetics of the the monster.
If you're going for like we want to kind of build this monster universe. I hesitate to say like shared universe, but if you're trying to build out this kind of like just good catalog of monster movies, I'd rather have Guillermo del Toro because it's gonna be more accessible. Robert Eggers is not accessible. Like
it's the difference between Robert Eggers. Well, tell me what you think. Would you say Robert Eggers' story is stylized while Guillermo del Toro's worlds are more stylized? Like as in like the storytelling is the stylized aspect of Robert Eggers movies.
Yes. The only
much versus like sets and characters and world building.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think people probably would argue that with Nosferatu just because just like the world he builds, his design in the world and like the castles. But how they told that
story is so much more stylized than...
Yes, that's why I agree. Yeah. I think the story's more stylized than the actual sets and design of it. But I could see somebody being like, yeah, but Nosferatu. I can see someone saying that.
Well, yeah, other than the crypt, okay, most of it just took place in rooms.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. Yeah, I would rather see Guillermo del Toro, though, I think. Just because... there's always the chance that Robert Eggers does something wild and creepy and scary that I don't actually want to watch. So, I mean, everything I've seen other than The Witch I've liked, but I don't necessarily want to revisit
this movie.
Yes, it is. Yeah. It's pretty gory, too.
Yeah.
It's pretty gory.
You just ripped that jaw off that guy.
Ooh. Yeah. Audrey and I were watching. Audrey multiple times was like, ooh, this is rough.
Yeah.
But I think he just plays into like the prosthetics and stuff.
In the ending of this movie, why was he running from Victor, and then why did he then just pursue him out of nowhere?
I just kind of put together that it's just like this endless pursuit. Like he will always be searching for Victor. Because there's the lines in the beginning where like
I just think
Victor's like, I'm trying to remember the lines, but like in the very beginning when the like sailors first find him, he's like, he will come for me.
Yes, I get that. I guess I thought it was a little confusing when they were in the cave and he says, You might be my maker, but I'm your master. And then he leaves.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. That is kind of a fair point.
I understand the sentiment. I just thought that was, what's the motivation?
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. I didn't quite think that through. I didn't think it really I didn't think about it that deeply because they set up the whole, like, it's this endless, he will always pursue.
Sure.
So I just face value just kind of took it that way. And I didn't think beyond that. But no, it's a good point.
For how I took that initially was, he's going to make him make Mia Goth his bride.
Yes. Yeah.
And, you know, and I thought, and I thought that's where the story was going, and I was really digging it. And then he just leaves. Yeah. And then he follows him, and then he leaves. And maybe that's more of just an allegory of like, his existence has taken over Victor's life.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's given up his entire life to hunting this creature down.
Yeah. I think it is that in some way.
But then at random points, or at that one random turn, he shows up, comes after him initially, kind of calmly, wouldn't you say? I mean, he just kind of like puts his hand in the tent.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Mm-hmm.
And then he shoots it, and then he gets upset. Sure.
Yes.
And then and then the story goes from there.
Yeah.
But that I guess that to me, I wasn't really connecting the dots or drawing the most straight lines.
Yeah.
Between I'm your master now, and then kind of how their dynamic was working.
Was continuing. That's a good point. I'm trying to remember like more of those scenes to see if I'm missing something.
Because it's him walking out on the ice, or like walking out, and he's like, and he hunts me into the forest beyond the mountains, and then it's Oscar Isaac, sled dogs,
yeah,
and then buys dynamite out on the ice, and then sees the monster, retreats to the tent, and he shows up,
yeah.
So that to me, I just was like, well, why is he coming after him?
Yeah.
Why now? And then to me, then makes the beginning like, he won't stop hunting me. He will keep coming for me. And I'm like, but aren't you the one going after him?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That is a little wonky.
Unless there's some dialogue I'm missing.
I feel like I'm missing something.
I don't know.
I feel like I'm really missing something. I don't know for sure. But Jacob Elordi's 6'5", so.
Yep.
That's just, I mean, he has to at least have 8 inches on him.
Jacob Elordi Batman. Seen that.
I did see that. What do you think about that? I don't hate it. I don't want it, but I don't hate it. Like, if it happened, I would be like, let's see.
If James Gunn saw that vision, I would trust him.
True. Yeah, true.
I just don't think they're going to do it.
I don't think they're going to do it either. He's going to do more artsy, edgy sexual movies like Saltburn.
Yep.
Have you seen he's doing one called Wuthering Heights or something like that?
I've said it once. I've said it a million times. You need to finish your thought because I was very rude.
No, it's fine. No.
I said it what? I've said it a million times. If during your improv sesh you molest a gravesite, you should be screened at airports now.
Very fair point.
Yeah.
If you wrote into a script someone molesting a gravesite, you should also
include it on the list.
Be screened at airports.
Yeah. Like
we just need to have
a special pat down. You get a special pat down.
Okay, we just need to build out a list of people that need to be screened at airports because
Barry Keoghan's on it. And he hurt our girl.
Absolutely. Osgood Perkins from Long Legs, definitely on that list.
Oh, Perky Boy. Yep.
Perky Boy's definitely on that list. I think his new movie, only going to further our point, looks awful.
I couldn't get that trailer to load, so
I'm glad you did it. It looks
scary.
Terrifying. It looks horribly scary. There's no shot I will.
Long Legs may be visibly or physically ew.
Yeah, I think this one would probably make you throw up.
Yeah, Oz Perkins on the Screened at Airports list. Barry Keoghan's on that Screened at Airports list. Who else would be on this list? Oh, my bad. I have a point about Running Man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 110%.
We're going back.
Sorry, 110%. Hitman got Glenn Powell that role in Running Man.
Oh, absolutely did.
100%.
Absolutely did.
Oh, well, 1000%.
The moment when he was with Molly and he was like, I've got your identities, and he put on the different suits, I was like, this is so Hitman adjacent. This is wild.
Absolutely.
I mean, he played a priest, a pastor, like he was in garb multiple times. I thought that same thing. Yeah. That's a great point. Yeah.
Who else is on our no-fly list?
Ooh, who else would be on my no-fly list? I'm trying to think of like someone that really just turned me
on. Jacob Elordi. Just put him on.
Turned me off. I don't know. We may just have to let that one cook and develop as we go. Who else would be just really deserving of that?
Kevin Spacey.
That's, well.
All right, let's move on.
That's funny. Funny bit.
Well,
right.
I mean.
Not really. He was exonerated, I think. But it's still really uncomfy. All right. Should we do...
Oh. The guy who wrote... Hang on. I know. The writer for Tron Ares. He's going on the Screened at Airports list.
Why? That's not quite how I...
Because he's the writer of Tron Ares and The Born Again before the overhaul.
But why are we screening him at airports?
Because Tron Ares sucked, and the pre-overhauled Born Again sucked, and he's a screenwriter at Disney with no credits.
That's not really worthy of screening. When I'm thinking about this list, screening at airports, I'm thinking about very uncomfy, weird people.
Yeah,
not just
you
bad movies.
You have to be weird to write a movie that bad.
You have to be sexually.
I didn't say that.
I'm just kidding. I was just thinking about Barry Keoghan.
Yeah, you do. You have to have something if you want to F that movie and that show that bad into being awful.
Oblivion.
Yeah. Okay. He screwed it, and he screwed it up. All right. Let's move on. I'm excited about this.
Okay.
This next thing.
Which one are we doing?
I think we should do the D&D one.
You think we should do the D&D one? Okay.
I'm tired, but I'm feeling something like a burst of energy right now.
All right, we're going to do this.
It's 1 in the freaking morning. Nick, you're giving me life right now, homeboy.
All right. I feel like we should give credit, right?
Oh, yeah. We saw this on the Basement Yard.
Yeah, Basement Yard. Really fun.
We're going to adapt it, I think.
We're going to adapt it. Yeah, we're going to adapt it. So the basic idea
is... They invented D&D.
They invented, yes, D&D.
Yeah.
Shout out them.
Yeah.
No, I saw a clip. I thought it was really fun, and I thought it would be fun for us to do. It's basically D&D adjacent scenario. We're going to play through it. We're just going to have some fun. I've got a virtual dice ready to go. We're going to keep it simple. We're just going to roll a D20.
All right.
Okay?
Yep.
I've never technically DM'd before. This is gonna be my first little.
Oh,
wow!
You gotta be creative.
I gotta be creative, and I suck at creativity.
Yeah, that's true.
On the fly.
No, you're good at it.
No, you're better on your toes than I am. I think. Yeah. Like when we're doing like the back and forth like games, you're so much better.
I've got that comedic timing.
You do. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so put yourself in this world. Okay.
Just imagine you're there, okay?
Imagine you're there.
All right.
In this world.
Yep. Okay, so if I had to recommend a movie about Frankenstein that came out in 2025, I'd probably pick Frankenstein. All right, go ahead.
You know what? You do that. You run it now.
Okay. I don't think you're going to like the situation you end up in.
Okay. All right, I will give you a little bit of creativity with this character. My thought is you are just kind of you're a young man.
Okay.
Okay. You have a wife.
Okay.
You have a daughter.
Okay. Slight change from my life now.
Change. We can't keep it too small.
Okay.
So tell me what your character looks like.
What race am I?
Let's roll for it. Wait, but what number is what?
Well, white is not 20.
I didn't say it. You did.
White
well, what's
is
20
one.
then?
We're not.
What? So
we're not doing this. All right. I'm choosing for me. I'm white because that's all I know.
Good choice.
Yep.
You're white.
Yes.
How does he look?
Why is this important?
So I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
I'm white, but I look black.
Okay.
I look like Sam. All right. He doesn't listen, so he'll never know.
This will be the one where he does?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Okay. It's a crisp afternoon, but life is not
These unimportant details. Can we just get to the freaking scenario, please?
You're in a supermarket.
All right, thank you. This is where this all should have started.
You're in a supermarket.
Yep.
Your daughter has not been feeling well. She's got a slight rash, scratchy throat. You think there might be
very serious.
I told you.
Okay.
Just be here with me, okay?
For me and vision.
She's just not feeling well, rash, scratchy throat. You're seeing signs of maybe an allergic reaction. So you're at the supermarket to get some medicine. You walk into the supermarket. You're going through the aisles to look for the medicine.
Is this Running Man?
No.
Did you realize that this was quite similar to Running Man?
I did not.
Wow, you're so creative. You made it the plot of the movie we just watched.
That's funny because that was not intentional whatsoever.
All right, go ahead. I think I'm gonna run, man. All right, go.
You're walking through the aisles.
Yes.
You get to the medicine aisle.
Okay.
You see a lady.
Can I read?
Let's roll for it.
All right, hang on.
Okay.
What is I can read?
I think if you at least get a 15, you can read.
Okay. Like, well, I mean, just really.
If 15, you can read well.
Yeah.
Anything below a 10, you are
Dyslexic.
Okay. I like that.
Okay.
Creativity. You're dyslexic.
Yep.
Nat 20.
I read minds.
Let's see. Nat 20.
The little yay.
That's a nat.
The yay that came through
If
the
you couldn't
computer.
hear, yeah, there's a yay that just came from this. You rolled a nat 20 on your first roll.
I'm walking into the grocery store and I'm reading minds.
You can read body language really well.
Okay, cool.
To pick up on
I immediately, because I'm a man and I have a daughter and I'm protective, I do a threat assessment on everybody in the grocery store. Someone's going to rob it. I need to know.
Everyone in the grocery store.
Yep. How perceptive am I? I look down this aisle. We can narrow it down to this aisle.
Okay. Rolled a 10. But because you have a 20 for like freaking reading minds, you're scanning around. You see the cashier seems pretty normal, pretty harmless. You see a couple people walking the aisles, a couple, they're doing grocery shopping. You see one guy, he's grabbing a case of beer. And again, you do see this old lady in the aisle that you're in specifically. Mm-hmm. She's faced away from you and she's grabbing for something.
Okay.
But you can't really make her out. She's just kind of standing there, but you get a kind of a weird vibe, I guess.
Okay, I just watched Welcome to Derry, so I'm rolling perception because I want to know if this is freaking clown entity.
Okay.
The deadlights.
You rolled a 4.
Oh, gosh.
You can't pick anything up.
So I just know she's old. Okay.
You can't pick anything
Out
up.
of protection of my daughter, I am going to attack this old woman.
Brother. We're just gonna go for it.
Oh yeah, I'm devoted to this plan.
Okay. Do you
With
have
my
any
mind. With my mind power.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have mind power. Okay, never mind.
You can just read the body language, but unfortunately with a 4, you're not really picking much.
Oh,
up.
okay, never mind. All right.
Do you have any special abilities that you can think of?
I don't know. You're the dungeon master.
I just rolled an 18, so
For what did I try and do? Do I attack her?
No, I'm just thinking you're quite proficient in martial arts at an 18.
Okay, sweet.
You can handle yourself pretty well. You're just fully just attacking this old woman. Is that what we're doing right now?
Okay. Can I? Okay.
You have no reason whatsoever. I've said there's an old lady looking away from you, and you said, out of protection for my daughter, attack.
She's making my daughter sick. So I'm going to scream that you have infected my daughter with the rage virus.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to attack this old lady because she's reaching in her purse. Right?
She's reaching in her purse.
Right?
Okay.
That's what we're going to tell the police.
That's your version of the story.
Wait.
Not mine.
She's white. Correct?
She is white.
Okay, we could do this.
Are you actually rolling to attack? I want to confirm.
Can I attack with charm?
What? Okay, so this is a dialogue. You're going to approach with dialogue.
Yes. I'm changing. I'm switching it up. I won't do this. I'll commit to something later, actually. Okay. But yeah, no,
you're just going to approach her.
Yes.
Then. Okay.
Where's my daughter? Have I left her?
She's so off the wall. She turns to you and pulls out a Glock.
Should have attacked her.
You should have attacked her.
Was this the plan from the beginning? Or did you change this?
She pulls a Glock.
Okay.
We're in motion. She's moving the Glock towards you.
Yep.
What do you do?
Okay, I do...
It's not pointing at you quite yet.
Okay.
You have a moment to react.
So what aisle? We're in the medicine aisle?
We're in the medicine aisle. She's pulling the Glock towards you. Okay. In her other hand, she has the last Benadryl on the shelf.
Interesting.
That's what you need to get your daughter.
Axe body spray off the shelf because sometimes they're in the medicine area.
Okay.
At least a travel pack.
Let's see one. Let's see if you can actually get it.
Okay.
16.
Okay. I grab the axe body spray.
As many as you need.
Yes. Okay.
It's a jumbo size axe spray.
Oh, sick.
Like the ones 13-year-olds love.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. I'm going to spray this in her eyes.
Okay. Let's see how effective it is.
Yep.
I've got a 3.
Okay.
She coughs.
She likes the smell. She
enjoys it.
It's good. Okay.
She thinks, this is good, young man.
Yes. Okay. All right. Sweet.
She may be aroused.
All right. Sweet. She's how old?
Oh, she's well into her late 70s.
Okay. Sweet. All right. I'm going to scream, Grandma, I haven't seen you in so long.
I rolled a 7 for her.
Okay. She's an idiot.
She, for a split moment, pulls the gun to the side and goes, grandson?
Yep.
Now what do you do?
Now what do? I friggin' drop kick her in the
throat. Let's roll. You have rolled a 19.
Oh! You crush her windpipe. I crush her windpipe. Her windpipe goes out the back of her neck.
You absolutely clear this grandma.
Yep.
She's not breathing anymore.
This visual of the Glock, the spray, grandma, and jumping and just kicking her in the throat.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You have just leveled her.
Yep.
People have noticed there's a commotion.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A Glock has slid across the floor. Yep. This grandma, dead. You have karate.
She's asphyxiating right now.
Like, whatever.
Yeah.
They've noticed. What do you do next?
I make it look like she's grabbing the Benadryl.
Yep.
So I be like, oh no, she's having an allergic reaction to my foot.
Okay.
Okay. So So everybody needs to believe that I am not a bad person.
I rolled a 2 for them. They do not believe you. They are quite concerned.
They rolled a 2, so they're stupid.
They rolled a 2. Oh. They rolled a 2. They fully believe you.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my gosh, are you okay, man?
Oh my gosh, what kind of pollen does that?
Like, how did that happen with your foot?
Yeah,
like,
I
are
don't
you
know.
okay? Like,
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, my foot is kind of sore because I'm wearing flip-flops.
Oh,
Yeah.
flip-flops.
Yeah.
You went for you drop kicked a grandma in flip-flops.
Yeah, I did. And like
Wow.
the thong kind of like burned the in between my big toe area. So I asked somebody to give me some Neosporin.
I rolled a 17. You get Neosporin.
All right, so I put
You're
that
healed
on.
up.
Yep.
You're back to normal. You're back
Yeah.
at 100%.
I'm gonna like try and put some Neosporin on the esophagus. I'll roll for effectiveness, but I assume I could just do that.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. It's
Yeah,
D&D.
sweet.
An 11,
No infection, but she's gonna die of asphyxiation.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the wound is not going to gape open and cause infection, but she's still very much suffocating,
Sweet,
and
yeah.
she will die by your hand.
Why am I at the store?
You don't remember why you're at the store?
Yes, I do. She needs Benadryl, apparently.
Yes, she needs Benadryl.
So I'm going to pick up that Benadryl. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to check out.
Okay, so you're going to go check out.
Yes.
So you walk up to the cashier. She asks if you're okay. Make sure everything's good. You check out. You're ready to walk out. You're just going to leave the scene. Everything's all good. Yeah?
Yeah.
You get a phone call.
Oh, no.
It's your wife.
Okay.
Hey, babe.
Oh, gosh.
It's really bad. The rash has gotten worse. And
Is my daughter not with me?
no, she was at home. I said they're at home. You're going to
I
the store
thought
to
my
pick up
daughter
a
was
mess.
at the store.
No. She's not at the store with you.
Oh,
No,
I
she's
thought
at
she
home.
watched me drop kick this grandma.
No.
Oh, snap.
No, it's okay. You're
Okay.
fine. You're still in a good dad status.
Sweet.
It's worse. You need to get here soon.
Okay.
Wow,
I
you
go
seem to
home.
really care. Click.
All
Thumbs up.
right. Wow, this is an extensive
You're
story.
walking out. 3 ninjas.
Okay, sweet. All right, finally.
3 ninjas come
Yeah.
out.
And they were in league, but they're all,
Each a different race.
but they're all look like grandmas.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the twist. How did you know that? Oh, you can read minds.
Yep.
You're reading my mind.
Yep.
They're all grandmas. One has nunchucks. One has a sword. One has those
Size.
size. Yeah.
Raphael.
Yes, like Raphael.
Yep.
They attack you. What do you do?
They attack me. Mm-hmm. I am probably going to whip out the Glock that I definitely grabbed from that grandma. Let's roll.
You absolutely have the Glock.
Okay.
It's fully loaded.
Yes. All right. So the first grandma approaches,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna just whip it out and bang.
Bang. All right. So you miss.
Oh no.
She dodges
What
with
did
her
I roll?
speed, a 6.
Okay.
You
so I
needed
didn't
at
probably
least a-
hit anybody behind. Okay.
Oh my gosh, no.
Okay.
There are people in the supermarket ducking
Yeah.
at this point. Like, you got to be careful. But you missed.
Yep.
She approaches and gets you with a little slash of her sai, just right across your thigh. Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't nick any any jimmies.
Right.
Just a
Okay.
small thigh.
Yep.
Okay. But she's now kind of past you. She's done her move.
Okay.
Next one. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna whip my flip flop off and I'm gonna smack her right in the face.
That girl or the next one?
The next, I'm gonna slap, just like a slap. Really.
10. It's successful.
Okay.
It's
Sweet.
successful.
Slap
So are you slapping her on the
on the butt.
on the butt?
Bad.
Bad grandma.
Can I get double action? How do I do that? Do I have inspiration that I can use?
You have inspiration.
Okay.
Are you gonna roll again to see how effective it is? I'm gonna slap her on the butt and
say bad grandma, and then I'm gonna cap her right in the back of the head.
Okay. You rolled a 12. It hits. She's capped. One grandma down. All right.
Nice.
Last grandma.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna do a tactical reload, even though I've shot 2 bullets.
You're like a freaking Call of Duty where you're like panic reloading.
Here's what I would like to do, and we'll make this roll. However, I would like to release my mag.
Okay.
Into her face area.
Ooh. Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there one in the chamber?
There is. Okay. Because then I'm going to shoot her in the knee, and then as the mag bounces forth from her nose, that is definitely broken now, I'm gonna catch it, because when I shoot it, it'll catch the mag release, or not the mag release, but the slide release. So it'll catch, and then I'll flip the slide forward once I catch it in my mag well.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna execute her right there in the parking lot.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Well, she's a ninja.
Okay. We're gonna roll to see how successful this really is.
Yeah. We make it as difficult as possible.
Okay.
Or we can do a roll for each thing, however you want to do it.
So we're gonna make 2 rolls.
Yeah.
One for the jujitsu move that you make with the gun, whatever that is, and 2 for the actual execution.
Okay. So what do I got to roll? Just tell me before you.
Yes. For you're a young guy, you're fairly athletic. We need to at least get over a 12 to be. No, I'll go a little easier. I think a 10 makes sense. Over a 10 to be successful on the jujitsu crazy whack move. We got to get over a 15 to actually execute her.
Okay.
Okay. First roll.
Hot dice.
12. Meets beats, baby.
Let's go.
You're successful. Boom.
I do the mag flip. She's in the face.
She's throwing it back.
Did I shoot her in the foot as well?
You got her in the knee.
Okay, sweet. So I've caught it. I've racked the slide back.
She's now, down on one knee.
Dentures.
They're falling out.
Okay,
because it hits her in the face. She's like all out of sorts.
Sweet.
Trying to get her freaking nunchuck so that she can kneecap you or something like that.
Can I add something before you roll for execution?
Go ahead.
I'm going to grab a butterscotch candy out of her purse, and I'm going to, in the mouth, rip the wrapper, right?
Oh, God.
And I'm going to go, and I'm going to look at her and say, "You're the reason why STIs are a problem in the retirement homes." And then I'm going to pop her.
You kill her. Execute her. That was the most badass thing I've ever heard.
And I took a stance on unprotected sex at the same time.
That is so cool what you just did.
Yeah. For the community.
She's dead.
Yep.
The other one's dead.
Got one behind me.
You've got one behind you that was kind of stunned after your initial move.
Because I missed. Yeah.
Because you missed. What are you going to do?
So what? So she's got 2 dead comrades on the ground. What does that mean for her? Can I roll a perception to see if she's affected?
Great, absolutely, you can do that. So you rolled a 6.
Okay, I don't get much.
All you can really tell is she's gathering her weapons back.
Okay,
to kind of get up.
Yep.
You don't know if she's going to run. You don't know if she's going to attack you.
All right. Can I roll perception again?
You know what? Why not?
Well, no, just tell me no. That's not good. It's a nat 1.
That was a nat 1.
Yeah.
I already rolled it.
All right, ready? Because here's what I was going to say. We're going to commit to the bit here.
We're going to commit.
I was going to see, since she ran past me, the odds that she might be in some traffic and I might perceive an oncoming car that might hit her. So I'm a nat 1, so maybe I get hit by the car.
So you're in the parking lot.
Yep.
Where you just executed her.
Friend.
The friend,
Ethel.
Yes. Ethel. You're exactly right. I love the creativity. You look up to kind of see what's happening to her, and then a bus hits you.
Yeah. Okay.
And you go flying.
Yep.
I'm going to roll to see how bad it is. Okay?
All right. Sounds good.
If I roll anything above an 18, you die. Below an 18, you are injured. You're one of your legs is you're kind of messed up. So you're going to be limping.
Yeah.
But you might be able to get back up. Okay. Okay.
I'm unaffected.
You're unaffected.
The bus.
You take that bus like
crashes
a champ.
into me, and I don't even move. The bus falls away.
Wow. Yes. The bus falls over. It just hits you.
Hits me.
And somehow tips over.
Yep. Boom. Tips over onto her.
Okay.
Rolling for that.
Okay, onto her.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Doesn't roll onto her, unfortunately.
Okay.
She is a little frightened now after seeing that.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
She is now trying to run away. What are you doing?
She's running away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to let her go back and tell this tale. And that's why the boomers stay in their lane.
She gets away.
Yeah, I let her get away.
You let her go.
Yeah.
I just wanted to roll anyway, just for fun.
I mean, I absolutely annihilated her comrades and then took a bus to the face.
It only makes sense that she would run away.
It only makes sense at that point.
Yeah, so you have cleared out the ninja grandmas.
Yeah.
You have gotten the Benadryl. You are the hero. You are the dad.
Story.
You have a daughter and she's ill. You get her the medicine.
Were unimportant to
you get her
what
the
happened
medicine
in the story.
and the reaction doesn't go anaphylactic. She's okay. And you're an amazing dad. And you saved her from the ninja.
Do I need to
grandmas.
roll to see if I go to jail?
You know what? Let's see what happens. You rolled a 4.
So I'm not going
You
to
are
jail.
going to prison.
What?
It's a low roll.
I thought a high roll would have been I went to
messed
jail.
this up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I flipped that a couple times.
Yeah.
I was flip flopping.
Well, no, I was on track. It all made sense.
It
to
all
me.
made sense, yeah. But I
A
definitely
4
flip flop.
means I get questioned,
You're very heavily questioned.
and not even heavily questioned.
Four's pretty low.
They question me at 5. It's a D20. It's a D20.
I'm the DM here. I tell you,
Okay, fine.
you're questioned.
Yep.
They're unsure. Camera footage seemed to be kind of wonky. They're not really sure. But I think you might get out okay.
Yeah.
You're still there. You're still a dad for your daughter and your wife.
What
You're not a
caused the
dad for your
rash?
wife. But
What was your intention for that? Do tell.
okay, so before you just immediately went to kick her, that's why I said it's the last Benadryl on the shelf.
Yeah.
So I was going to force you to make the choice of, am I going to like annihilate this grandma to get this last Benadryl for my daughter, or like what am I going to do?
Mm-hmm.
But you just went full blown. Let's just
She
throw
started the
kick her
aggressiveness with the gun.
based on that's right.
Did you
yeah.
forget about that part?
No, that was up there. I was gonna make that a little bit more of a twist, but when you attacked, I was like, all right, I guess I gotta pull the Glock out. Oh, that's funny. Fun time. That was fun.
I don't know if we did a good job with
I
that.
have no idea.
So let us know, please.
D&D nerds are gonna be like, Brandon, you effed up those rolls so bad. Because I definitely did flip flop.
That was also supposed to be like 5 minutes.